Often, when you'd like to end up with something better than an origami with type 1 hiccup it is, you start by grabbing a pencil, drawing 1:1 scale. Eraser is your friend. I'm moving a bit further from realistic scales today than usual. I'd like a small figure, but useful long arms and legs, so the torso is rather small. Always know how you'll connect the parts later, what joints you'll use. Make an arm too thin or torso too small, and you might find yourself struggling with the mechanisms that keep the figure together. I'm choosing a heavy wood today, something that's almost impossible to break. This puppet is for order, won't really be used, not professionally at least, and not for extended periods of time. So making it heavier at this size is not a problem, I'd say it's preferred. Stronger wood also lasts longer. After copying the parts on the wood, I cut out pieces with a saw as close as I can, and use an angle grinder to chew away some more wood. Depending on the project, you can get very close to the final look using only a grinder. Also, today we are listening to my good Irish friend Katie O'Connor, who's such a gem for letting me borrow these songs. Give her a listen.
I'll concede. Every human has a hunger to belong. Every lover has a right to find their dreams.
For the arm joints, I use a twine that goes through the entire body part. Here's a technical drawing by Puppets in Prague that illustrates well how the leg joint is supposed to look at the end. To create the knee joints, I had to grind out the middle part of one piece of wood, then glue it to another, so I'd have a channel that takes the lower leg's top part, however you call that, a crest, a protrusion, a protrusion? Well, it's something, it should be something, that I feel strongly should have a short and simple name. The simple cross will allow the puppeteer to control the legs with one hand, while holding the cross and potentially moving the hands, or creating different postures with the other. The same kind of string that I use for the head and arms to be in place is used as a hook loop. By the way, if you want a deeper understanding on how to fix the head onto its place, click here to watch an earlier video of mine where I explain it in details. As always, I used Sculpey Living Doll polymer clay and doll eyes for the eyes.
One lifetime, one love song, one chance to shed a little light. What is right is simply to love, and I keep my eyes.
Beneath the skin, it's just a big wooden egg I've sculpted from firewood. That's the lightest wood I used, but with the additional face part, the head still ended up being heavier than most professional marionette heads. Also, you need to be extra careful with your puppet if you add any polymer clay parts. They are strong, but they break like a mug once they fall. For the final touch, Nopchi did her makeup, bringing her face to life.
Always on the bitter side of time, but I'm getting older. Now I feel my nose grow twice the size. When I say I don't mind, wouldn't heart be on the bark of which tree? Well, I was willing to bite, and I was.
She painted it so well, I almost forgot the hair. First, I added a layer of sponge to even out the face skull level difference. This hair came from an old doll I found in a second-hand shop. They are usually the easiest and most eco-friendly way to go. Also, you'll just cut your costs doing so. I ended up having so much fun being a barber for an hour, something I usually only do for myself, and for reasons. But with dolls, it's easier.
Listen closely, love, to the song I sing, 'cause this one here is just for you.
At the end, I was more than satisfied with this marionette. Turned out just the right weight. I seriously expected it to be heavier, but somehow, possibly because how small it is, it feels just right in the hand. Next day she was ready to go to her new home, hopefully bringing as much fun to her new owner as I had in the making. If you made it this far, thank you. I really enjoy making these videos for you, so please give us a like and, do all the things that help our channel to beat the algorithm. Those things are the recognition that our work here at Harkels Puppetry matter. Share this little make with your mother, buy a puppet to your brother, book our puppet shows to your kid. A very special thank you again to Katie O'Connor. Link to all her web presence in the description. Stay safe and creative. Love you all.
But don't forget to remember me as my heart goes. La-da, da-da, la-da-da-da-da. Here it's sing for you.